Wrestling fans, we are live, AAW Alive, here on YouTube. My name is Tyler Voles, and joining me on the call, none other than Trent Zuberi. And Trent.
Yes, sir.
Intergender tag team match. We have the modern day Andy Kaufman, Trip Jordy, teaming up with Relentless Ray Larson against two athletes that I never in a million years would have thought that I would have found something in common with. And that's Blair Onyx and Lily, LaPesquadita, Ruiz.
What is the thing you have in common with them? Tell me about that.
Well, you know, I think that, you know, it's what they have in common. And it's a hatred, apparently, for Trip Jordy, and a disdain for Ray Larson, and a opportunity for them to gain a victory here, get themselves back into that winner's column. Of course, we saw them a few months ago challenging for opportunities for the AAW Women's Championship, not able to gain that contendership.
Sure. Now listen, I want you to put me also in that category because I also have that in common with you guys. I don't like Trip Jordy either. First time I've seen him, I really don't like him either.
Oh, Blair Onyx pulling out some new tricks. Schoolgirl cover only gets the count at 2. You know, and obviously we talk about the women's athletes that are in this ring right now in this matchup. We do have to go back, of course, to War is Coming. That AAW Women's Championship being defended. Shaza McKenzie, Maggie Lee, obviously Maggie Lee retaining her championship on that night. Much to the dismay and chagrin of John capital letter E period Bravo, as Ruiz goes for the cover, only gets the count at 2, and Larson makes the tag. In comes Trip Jordy.
The great thing you got to keep in mind here, Tyler, in this match you have 3 viable contenders for the AAW Women's Championship.
And Trip Jordy.
And Trip Jordy. Well, I'm not even counting Trip Jordy. Let's see, that's why.
Oh, and Lily lighting him up in the corner. Couple forearm strikes for his troubles. Now Ruiz hits the ropes. Clothesline ducked. Tilt-a-whirl.
Look at her
Head
go.
scissors up and over around the world. Down goes Jordy.
You wasted a little time there. She should have capitalized instead of the dance.
You know, and she's, haymaker ducked.
Oh, my God.
Overhand chop. 2 times
do it again,
now.
Do it again.
You know, and you just got to think. All right, if it didn't work the first time, if it didn't work the second time, why am I going to try and do it a third time?
I was wondering the same thing.
Jordy! Evasive attack up and over. This man trained at the Nightmare Factory underneath Cody Rhodes.
Well, he's suffering a nightmare. The way she slapped the hell out of him, he's suffering a nightmare himself.
And he almost picks up the victory here on Ruiz. Would you consider that one an upset?
No, not really. No. I'm not giving this guy any credit here, Tyler.
Now Jordy throws her into the corner, makes the tag the relentless one. Ray Larson, the legal combatant.
I want to focus on the women in this match for a second. You have this is not was a rebuild, but a replenishment of the AAW Women's Championship division. I mean, these are all viable contenders.
Oh, Ray Larson, double underhook, butterfly suplex, 10 out of 10.
We've seen them all grow in this division. Seen them all grow here on Alive, on the other shows. This has been fantastic to see the growth.
Quick cover only gets a count of 2. You're 100% correct. You know, it's a replenishment of the AAW roster from top to bottom. You know,
Absolutely.
You're talking about the women's division. Let's talk about, you know, that heavyweight division. Let's talk about a heavyweight being refactored into the equation.
100%.
What's his name?
Son of a And you know, look, AAW's always historically been a proving ground for talent.
Oh!
You win titles here, you go on, you do other things, you come back because you want to prove it again. Here you got a hunger group here who wants to prove for the first time, and you're seeing that in the ring right now.
Quick cover, Larson only able to get that 2 count. Now pulling her back into the far corner. What a clubbering shot to the back.
I wasn't sure what to make of Ray Larson when she first came here. She seemed quiet, wasn't sure of herself. Every show, that month after month, she's become more confident, more aggressive in that ring, and she's developed a hell of a style here.
Oh, Lily able to shrug her off. Now crawling to the corner to make the tag. Both athletes going for it.
She kind of hesitated to tag him in. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I don't know if she necessarily believes in him as her tag team partner.
So.
Eats a back elbow. Trip Jordy, you know, he's been charging in numerous times here, and he's just eating it every single time. DDT from Blair Onyx now going for the quick cover. Oh, Larson in to break it up at the last second.
Talk about a whole new vision. Blair Onyx, the way she came back with this new aggressive focus, a new style. I am super blown away by what Blair Onyx has done in the last few months.
Oh, and a spine buster puts Larson down. Ruiz rolling her to the outside. I like that.
Look at this.
No, Jordy thought he got all of it. But
she's going into exorcist mode here.
Might have just awoken something. Eats a step-up enziguri and a hellacious elbow strike. And now Picked up for that spine buster. Keep your eyes on Onyx. Heart attack from the combo.
Get on there. Don't waste time.
Now Onyx with the cover. And Blair.
Beautiful.
Onyx and Lily Ruiz picking up the victory.
4 minutes, 53 seconds. Your winners, the team of Lily Ruiz and Blair Onyx.
At the end of the day, differences aside, wins and losses matter.
Absolutely.
And these two athletes picked a formidable duo and picked up a victory here on Alive. As we head into our next contest here on AAW Alive, I do just want to send well wishes to the family of Devin Anderson, a official who worked for us here in AAW, as well as several other promotions all over the Midwest. Unfortunately passed away at a very young age recently, and just want to say, we're going to miss you, man.
We miss you, Dev. He was a great guy, on top of a great referee. He's going to be very missed on the Chicago wrestling scene. Rest in peace, Dev. This one's for you.
Speaking of the Chicago wrestling scene, you have young Jack Valor, 18 years old, caught in that wheelbarrow, able to evade it, and they don't ask how, all they ask is it effective and does it matter.
Here's the pop for Jack Valor when he came out.
Clothesline ducked into a Hurricane Rana, takes him over.
Did he win a popularity contest?
Well, being the local kid, you gain that notoriety and that fandom of the local faithful.
They're behind him already.
It's that, but it's also, Jack Valor's been very impressive in limited action here on AAW Alive. Many people do look at this young man as one of those, in 5 years from now, you could be looking at one of the next up-and-coming stars in AAW.
I'm impressed.
Oh, God!
18 years old, he's already doing this well. I'm excited to see what he does in the next 5 years.
And John Bonnard saying that's not going to happen at my expense.
John Bonnard, you got to watch out. He's tactile. He doesn't say a lot, but he does a lot in there. He really gets the root of the issue, I noticed.
Yeah, you call him silent but violent.
Absolutely. He's got that look, like that disdain constantly in his face. But it's a little intimidating, though, even to us over here at the commentary table.
And now picking Jack Valor up.
Oh, my God.
To the small of the back. Bending him in half and doing it again.
Oh, I kind of missed on that one. Hold on. There we go.
Hey, if you miss once, go for it again.
Methodical. He got the small, the lower back, and the upper. But that was fantastic.
Oh, and a Nagasaki roll out of the corner.
More damage to that back. He knows.
Puts him down.
Valor's a slim kid. Not a lot of meat on him.
What the hell's Bonnard thinking here?
Look at this.
What? Corkscrew senton to the prone opponent.
I like this guy, Tyler. I like it.
And now going for the cover. Oh, you're not going to get the victory like that. Keep your eyes on Valor. Crucifix only able to get the 2.
I like the methodical approach Bonnard takes. He's breaking him down. Systematic breakdown.
Methodical, but also arrogant, and it was apparent by that cover. And he almost had his shoulders pinned to the mat for the 1-2-3. Listen to this Valor.
Valor's over here, man. They like him. Well, Chico might have something to compete with him now over here.
Jack Valor, he's predominantly known for being a tag team competitor. Yes. His partner, Eddie Grayson, suffering a knee injury recently, putting him on the shelf for a little bit, so it kind of halted that momentum that they have. But for Jack Valor, he needs to realize, I can't take my foot off the gas pedal. I have to stay on my attack, much like a man like Rafael Quintero, going one-on-one with Trevor Lee. Back at War is coming, trying to build off the momentum of that Heritage Championship match against Robert Ego Anthony. Of course, not able to get the victory on that night. Keep your eyes on Bonnard there. Backslide, Shades of Texas Stadium, only able to get the 2, but follows it up with a combination knee strike.
He's a systematic breakdown approach. Okay, so you're wasting time. Yell at the crowd. He got Valor right where he wants him, and he's been too busy yelling at the crowd. But I gotta give it to Valor. You mentioned this, his partner being out. This is an opportunity for Jack to capitalize. It's a bummer your friend's out.
Oh, Bonnard just spikes him. Emerald Flosion, center of the ring, hooks the legs. Only gets a count of 2.
This is where Jack can grow. He could break himself out. He could become a better singles competitor, ultimately benefiting the tag team down the line.
Now Bonnard pulls him back up to his feet, but Valor.
He brought him right to you, Bonnard.
The valiant Valor with just a right hand right to the jaw, only able to get a count of 2.
Bonnard's got that leg shot. Look at the size of those quads. He's got that leg shot. It's almost like Rhino.
Oh, and a shout out Tracy Smothers.
The arrogance it's a little too leading here. I'm telling you, he's going to put himself in a tough position.
Oh, Valor combination of boots. Double stomp off the top rope, now rolls through, back up onto his feet. Charges in, ducks the clothesline, scales the buckles. And a lariat takes him down. Valor diving on top of John Bonhart.
Remember, the back's a little shaky. He had it infected earlier.
Oh, lion salt off the ropes. But look at the effect, feeling the effects of that earlier attack. Bonhart's been focusing the attack on that midsection, that rib cage.
He sure has. Yeah, Bonhart easily shrugged him off. That tells you how effective Valor is.
Springboard. Oh, into a flatliner. Who better than Valor? Pulling him out to the center of the ring. In fact, Jack Valor gets the W. Wow. John Bonhart came in here with the fight of his life, but Jack Valor picking up the victory on Alive. Our featured contest on AAW Alive featuring everybody's favorite AAW Alive tag team, Twist and Flip, going up against a newcomer here in primetime Thomas Heim and his no-nonsense, no gimmicks needed Hypebeast of a tag team partner, Hunter Holdcraft.
Two things, Tyler. One, do me a favor. Don't tell Weston Shaft, the Hellhound, that Twist and Flip my favorite AAW tag team. Secondly, can I refer to these?
Oh, they're standing by.
Secondly, can we call them Double H? Heim and Holdcraft?
I think so. Why not? Collar elbow tie up here in the center of the ring. And if I am Nate Cobain, that's not something that I necessarily wanted to, is get into a traditional wrestling contest with the Hypebeast.
Hold on. Have you seen Cobain's no slouch, man? He's a power lifter. He's a tough guy, too.
Hey, he just ate that shoulder tackle like nothing.
Smaller frame, but he's a tough guy in there, too.
Oh, kips back up to his feet and catches him. Drop kick, sending him into the corner. Holdcraft did not have that one scouted.
That's one thing I watch on Twist and Flip is the quickness, the speed. You can't beat him on speed.
It's the speed, the quickness, the fluidity. They are finding themselves as a tag team. They're gaining that more experience, and it's small details like that.
Yes.
Darren Fly grabbing the boot, pulling him further away into the corner, exposing Holdcraft's face for Cobain to charge in with that drop kick.
That's what you call, that is a seasoning of a tag team. They're young, remember, they're young. They haven't been tag team that long, but that short amount of time they have been able to read each other, predict each other's moves, and bring that synergy into the ring. Fantastic so far.
Cobain trying to get him up and over for this suplex. Holdcraft, though, able to drop his center of gravity, stomps on the foot and slaps him disrespectfully on the back.
He's a tough kid, Tyler. Look at that.
Into a German suplex. A well put together athlete, just 2.5 years into his career.
That's it. He's young, man. The two of them came out at the first I thought they mean business. They look like they're serious. They mean business.
And makes the tag now. Double team back suplex.
Wasn't as even didn't fully get Cobain there, but it still hurt.
And Thomas Heim sailing. He's feeling nicey. Drops the elbow into the sternum, only able to get the count of 2. And this is a man that I really am excited to see get an opportunity here on AAW Alive. Primetime Thomas Heim, a athlete trained by Isaiah Moore. Hopefully he can find a similar path to success like Isaiah Moore had here in AAW. Started off on Alive, now calling his shot, saying he wants, AAW gold. He doesn't care if it's Ren, he doesn't care if it's Ego.
Isaiah Moore is probably one of the best success stories we've ever seen in AEW. Like you said, start off on Alive and he was calling shots. That's fantastic. That shows you. And his students are learning that too.
Back at War is coming, of course, answering the call, being the power slam, puts him down. Holdcraft going for the cover. Count of 2, says Danny Perch. Isaiah Moore being that answering the call, being that tag team partner, coming to Hartenbauer's aid. That fans bring the weapons match, which of course you can relive on YouTube.
And the fans loved it. They loved it because he has endeared himself to this crowd. They were welcome. They were ready to see it. He had a positive for Hartenbauer to have.
Now Heim, the legal combatant now. Cobain's caught between a rock and a hard place. The bad part of town, goes up and over, ducks the clothesline, makes the tag. Darren Fly, the legal man. Rolls off the back and a super kick. Colliding with the jaw, followed by a round kick ducked. Spinning soul butt. Combination of strikes here. Darren Fly. Educated feet.
Where did he learn this, Tyler? This is incredible.
Half and half suplex, dumps him down. And now kips back up. Thomas Heim in the corner, a twist and flip. Oh, and a running European uppercut. Finds a home.
I'm enjoying
combination kick. Thomas Heim down. This combination of offense is just finding a home time and time again here between these two athletes. And a double stomp to the throat opponent. Grizzly Adams had a beard and a grizzly landing for Thomas Heim, but Holdcraft ragdolls him up. Oh! Coming to the aid of his partner is Cobain. Holdcraft's down. And now twist and flip. Heim caught in the crosshairs. Double team super kick puts him down. And now twist and flip calling for the end.
There's more to this time.
What goes up must come down. Flippy cup center ring and Fly and Cobain make a statement victory on Alive.
Incredible.
Twist and Flip picking up a victory here in our featured attraction on Alive. June 28th, we're back at the Berwyn Eagles Club. Tickets available at aawpro.com. My name is Tyler Bowles for Trent Zuberi. For all of us here at AAW, AAW is professional wrestling redefined.